In this clip, we'll be discussing the inferior view of the skull. Okay. I have removed the mandible in order to get a better view. We'll start with this structure right here called the foramen magnum. Foramen refers to opening, and this is the opening in which the spinal cord will enter the cranium in order to articulate with the brain. On either side of the foramen magnum, you have two small protrusions, and these are the occipital condyles, the structures in which the skull itself will articulate with the first cervical vertebra, C1, also known as the atlas. Right above the occipital condyles, you will see a larger hole called the jugular foramen. Okay. You have one on either side. The jugular foramen is kind of like a sleeping 8 shape, and you can also see it from the superior view, right here. So this jugular foramen is actually the passageway for the internal jugular vein as well as cranial nerves 9, glossopharyngeal, the vagus nerve, cranial nerve 10, and accessory nerve, cranial nerve 11. Right above or anterior to the jugular foramen, we have another canal called the carotid canal. Okay, so right here. And this carotid canal, again, you can see on either side, and is the passageway for internal carotid artery. Moving anterior, we have the bottom part of the maxilla. Maxilla is a facial bone for the upper jaw. So the bottom part right here, or the inferior side, is called a structure called the palatine process. However, the more posterior side, or the edge, is called the palatine bone. So this area right here is part of the maxilla bone. Okay, so it's a palatine process as a structure, maxilla bone. And this structure right here is actually a bone called the palatine bone, which you can also see is part of the vomer, okay, or the separation between the left and the right nostril, which you can also see from the anterior view. Okay, so this is also the vomer.